Hey YouTube, want to do a quick little video about my Livescope transducer mount. Several people have asked about it, and it's pretty simple. Now, I've been through, this is version 4.0. Last one I got to version 3.9, and then I totally changed it again. Everything was great on it. The only issue is it did not have any tension. So as I'm sitting there, and a wave comes by, it would move my transducer. So I've had to change that. So let me show you what we're doing. I'm gonna pause this for a second, get everything. You know what, I'll just show you right here first. You can see transducer mount. I've got a PVC pipe and a ram mount. And so let me go ahead and hook it up, and I'll show you how this thing works. Okay, so it's not on very tight, but I'll just kind of give you an idea. If you look down here, transducer, all the way up. This is very tight because my trolling motor's down. But what it does is it goes into a ram mount that's right here on my trolling motor. So I took this main screw out here and went to Lowe's, found a longer one because it was a very short one. That way I can put the ram mount on there, and got the same thread pattern. Dropped it right in. So all I do is I come out, put this in, tighten it up, and I'm good to go. So one thing I do have, you can hear a little noise when I turn it, and I'll show you why that is. But one thing I did add was a handle, and I can't do this with one hand, I'm sorry. So it's not on very tight, but this allows me to stand here and move it. So the tension, this is where the cool thing is. The tension came in. So let me back up for a minute. This inside here is gonna be, and you can't really see it well, but there's a 1-inch black pipe right there. Right there in the middle. So 1 inch goes all the way through this 1 1/4 inch. And the reason is because you have to have the 1 inch for the transducer to clip on. Now what happened is, the reason there's tension is I had to I tightened these U-bolts up, and it's pushing just a little bit on that 1 1/4. I'm sorry, it's squeezing the 1 1/4 inch pipe and putting a little tension on the 1 inch pipe. So that in turn gives me that little bit of feel. So I don't have to worry about a wave popping in and moving my transducer. It stays there. Now if I can just figure out how to keep the boat in one spot. But yeah, this works really good. It's very easy to do. I do need to clip this one because I've noticed that I get to a point where, let me move it, and then I'm pulling my wire, so I can't go any further. Didn't think about that, but I just need to clip that, and that will allow this to move a lot freer. So yeah, this is pretty simple. Honestly, this thing probably took me, I had the ram mount already, but that's about a $50 ram mount. Maybe $6 in PVC pipe, and U-bolts were $2.37, I believe, a piece. So, I mean, if you don't have a ram mount, it probably cost me $60 to make this thing, and it works well. You know, once you start moving, the water will put a little enough tension on this thing to pull it back, but not a big deal. I did also cement these pieces in right here because I would find that I would turn it sideways. I started moving it, and then this would kick out sideways. And so if you look at this right here, it is in line with the transducer. So wherever this is showing, whichever way this is facing, there he goes. Whichever way this is facing, that is the direction I'm fishing. So anyway, hope that looks good for you guys. Hope you can, if you're looking at making something, great way to do it. Instead of, you know, the first ones I bought, I think I spent $300, $350 on a mount that I just did not like. It hooked to my trolling motor. So I just started messing with this, and this is the last thing, the last result that I've come up to. So probably gonna do a couple more changes to it, but I'm pretty dang happy with this now. So hope you guys like it, and feel free to comment, ask questions, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I need some subscribers, guys. So share this, like it, and thanks for watching.